Hey, my friend Laura, are you there?
I am here and I am ready
Hey,
to wash my
everyone. I'm
face.
Teresa. I'm here with my friend Laura. We are so excited for Charcoal and Sparkle Night. Laura, I've waited all day for this moment.
I've had makeup on all day, and so I'm ready to charcoal mask my face.
Me too. Me too. And pardon the background. I'm actually in a hotel in Connecticut. You can charcoal and sparkle anywhere, right, Laura?
I take my charcoal mask with me everywhere I go, and I've charcoal masked in many states now.
Isn't that, you should have a map pinned with where you've charcoaled and sparkled.
That's true.
Isn't that fun? And you can tell I got my good old handy roll-up bag. And I'm here with my sister. We're actually here visiting JJ, my son, and she has her bag. So it's a girls' weekend. We both got our bags. Okay, so I'm gonna put on my headband, Laura. And I'm like you, I know I'm gonna, is this upside down? Let's not do it upside down with our friends tonight. If you couldn't join us live, we are so glad you're watching the replay. And we're going to talk about the charcoal mask tonight. And we're going to talk about our hydrogel eye patches and two of my favorite products. And even if you are watching us and you don't have the samples, no worries, right, Laura? Because we can get you the samples after.
That's right.
And you can see the magic it's going to do on our skin. But Laura, I'm first, and we might have some guests pop on. So if they pop on, we'll catch them up. I'm going to start my hotel water because I don't know how long it's going to take to get warm. And Laura, you and I have the same thought. We got to take off our eye makeup first, right?
Yep.
Always. So we're shaking our eye makeup remover, shaking it up. And my favorite part of the day is washing my face. Every day, it doesn't matter how many times I've done it. I love washing my face. I love my cleansing brush. And so we're taking off our eye makeup, right, Laura?
Yes.
It's like the best feeling. So we drove all day today. So I'm with you, Laura. I've had makeup on all day. And I'm now in the beautiful hotel.
How long does it take to get to Connecticut?
About 6.5 hours. Depending on, how many times we stop and all that good stuff. But the New York State Thruway currently is replacing all their travel stops. So it's like there's no place to stop. I don't know what people are doing who don't know that they're all closed. So we kind of know. We're pros at this little trip to Connecticut.
You know the deal.
We know the deal. Yes. Okay, and then we're going to cleanse because we want to do our charcoal mask. In our hydrogel eye patches, our charcoal and sparkle with a clean face. You definitely don't want to do it over a dirty face. And of course, I wouldn't go anywhere without this, right, Laura?
Oh no, I popped this, I have a little carrying case for it, and I pop these things off and I pack them together and I take it everywhere.
I mean, this is my Skin Vigorate Sonic brush, y'all, and it's just as important as my toothbrush. Like I'm not leaving home without it. So if you don't have this brush,
use it, you can't not use it.
You got to have this brush. Oh, and let me while I'm washing my face, I want to do a little plug. So tonight we're doing charcoal and sparkle, but we have a lot of fun events coming up. And so get with your consultant and let her know that you would like some free samples in the mail and that you want to come to our next Zoom party event. We have a Spa La La party coming up. In that, we focus on skincare, and we do the charcoal mask, and we do the moisture renewing gel mask. So that's always fun. And we would love for you to join us. You can just come to all of them, right, Laura? If I were friends with my consultant, if I weren't a consultant, I should say, I would tell my consultant, just mail me all the samples for the month. I'm coming to all of them.
Yes, and you have to wash your face anyway, so you might as well come wash your face with us.
Exactly. And even if you're, away from home.
That's right.
Make it work. It's a good point, Laura. You got to do it anyway. So why not? Why not come do it with us? Learn some new tips and tricks.
And this is good because if I didn't do it now, I'd be waiting until late tonight. And this way, I don't have to wait till late tonight. I will be ready for bed tonight when I finally get around to going to bed.
Right, exactly. Okay, Laura, look at how clean my washcloth is. Okay, this is a white washcloth. I had makeup on, y'all. It was still on, but because I used my Skin Vigorate brush, it cleans your skin 4 times more. If I had washed my face with just this washcloth, it's not the same thing.
You know, it's funny, Teresa, when I went to Eureka Springs with my mom and my aunts, the house that we stayed at, that we rent, I didn't even realize it the first day. It had a sign that said, use the black washcloths to remove your makeup, and the other washcloths are just for the shower. Well, I didn't pay any attention to that. And I washed my face and used the regular washcloths, but it was not a problem because I had my brush.
Yeah.
So there was nothing on the washcloth.
Yeah, hotels hate when people now use their makeup and all their white washcloths are dirty and stained and whatnot. So if you have a cleansing brush, you know, I was watching this video the other day and it said, who in this day and age is not using a cleansing brush? And I thought a lot of people just don't know that it really is so much better for your skin. And, you know, I love you invest in our brush, and once you have it forever, forever, forever. Okay,
well, it's
so
great
we're
because
gonna go ahead.
Off.
I know.
So you don't have to get a new brush each time. You just replace the brush heads and you can keep using it. And it's got a USB, so it's rechargeable. I think I've charged it like once a year.
I have not. I've charged mine once since January. Like I'm trying to keep once, and I use it every day.
I think I charge mine about once a year. The little light, it's like dummy proof because the little light tells you when it needs to be charged. So you plug it in at night and the next day you're ready to go for a year.
Gotta have the brush.
Crazy.
Don't leave home without it. And you gotta have your Sparkle Hydrogel eye patches. So here's the deal. These really do. Oh, I couldn't find my applicator. Do you see it? I just realized it's stuck to the back. Like the last time I did this, I was like, oh, I lost my applicator. I never knew it was stuck. It's the back of my patch. So what happens when you don't have your glasses on? So these honestly really do sparkle. Can you see the sparkle, Laura? Aren't they so pretty?
They are.
So Hydrogel eye patches. This jar comes with 30 pairs. 30 pairs. And you're going to go ahead and you're going to use your little applicator to scoop one out of the jar, like I just did. And then you're going to lay these under your eyes. Now you can use these in other places too, but we're going to start with under the eyes. Oh my gosh, Laura, I'm so looking forward to this. I'm going to feel so good. And tomorrow is JJ's 18th birthday.
Oh,
not that he's going to care what my eyes look like, but it's also Parents Weekend at his school. So I'm glad I'm doing my little eye treatment before the big event.
I've even slept in these before.
You have?
Yep. They move.
And then they dried up.
Only moved a tiny bit. So I put them on and kind of waited till they were a little more in place. And I just slept in them. It was great.
Gosh, I love it. So these hydrate, they soothe, they cool the eyes, and they help reduce puffiness and dullness. They really do brighten up the eyes. And a little trick, you can actually use these in other places. So like, for example, if we weren't doing the charcoal mask, you could use them here where you have fine lines, or you could use them up on your forehead. Like we have just found multiple uses for them. Yep, down here. So there they are. We have our eye patches on. Now, Laura, I'm not going to sleep. Oh, it says my internet connection's unstable. I hope you guys can still see me. I'm not going to sleep in these tonight. So how long do you recommend?
How long do I recommend keeping them on?
Yeah.
Gosh, normal people who don't have really dark, goofy eyes like me sometimes, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like 15, 20 minutes, you'll notice they'll start to dry up.
I like keeping mine on until there's literally no moisture left. So I love putting them on in the evening and then doing all the other mom things I have to do until there's literally nothing left in them. They're paper thin and they almost fall off.
Right.
Because I'm going to get maximum hydration. Or I'll put them on, since I work from home, I'll put them on in the morning and leave them on for a while.
Well, and now that we're all so much on our phones or computers, we don't realize our eyes really do need extra attention and extra pampering. So these are so good. And 30 pairs in this jar, 30 pairs. So I just opened the spa. Every time I open my charcoal mask, Laura, I literally feel like I'm at the spa. It is the most amazing smell. So this is our charcoal mask. This is a detoxifying mask. And I am using, it's nice and cool. I'm using the charcoal mask applicator. Oh, and so is Laura. And I love using the applicator because it's silicone based and it's really easy to clean, but it honestly makes application so much easier than if you were just using your fingers.
And your fingers don't get all messy. And then this we're going to leave on. So what charcoal, what charcoal does is it actually detoxifies the skin. So you may have seen charcoal masks before. The one tip I want to give you, well, first of all, ours is the best. But if you've ever used a charcoal mask that hurt when you were removing it, it was probably had glue in it, and those are actually really bad for your skin. They can permanently damage your skin cells. So you don't want to just go get any old charcoal mask. You really want to make sure there's no glue in them. Ours washes off so easy. Now I am going to dirty the hotel washcloth for that part, but ours washes off so easy. It just warm water and it comes right off. So what the charcoal mask does is it's a detoxifying mask. So it's going to pull the toxins out of your skin. The bacteria, which tends to cause clogged pores and breakouts, as well as dirt, impurities, all that gross stuff. And you're going to see it working. You want to do, now we're around our eyes because we have our eye patches on. You don't really need to go that close to your eyes anyway. And you want to get a nice little lather here. And then we're going to just charcoal and sparkle, right, Laura? Yes. Oh my gosh. I can feel it working already. The eye patches are so cool. Like they have a cooling. As soon as you put them on, they are cool on the skin. The charcoal mask has a cool effect to it too. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. And yeah, my skin felt clean after I cleansed it with my brush. Right. But I know my skin is going to feel amazing after this mask. It always does. It is by far one of my favorite products. Yeah. And I have oily skin, so it really just sucks all that nasty stuff out of my skin.
Right, exactly. And here's the great thing. The charcoal mask is really for everyone. Like my whole family uses it. My teenagers use it. My hubby uses it. It is a great gift for the holidays. If you're looking for a special gift or a birthday gift, there's no one you could give this to who wouldn't absolutely love it. And it's got 30 applications in it, and it's only $24. So it's a great deal. And again, you just feel like you're totally treating yourself to like a luxury spa treatment. And then you get to see it start to work. So we're going to let this dry, Laura. So while it's drying, we're going to just chat. And I would love, I'm looking at how mine's changing already. Is yours changing, Laura?
Yeah, some parts are starting to dry already.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to look at my timer. Okay. We're going to keep this on for about 10 minutes. Now, if you were just hanging out at home, you could keep it on longer. So we once did this charcoal mask challenge. Do you remember this, Laura? Our unit was in a challenge to sell 100 charcoal masks. And I put the charcoal mask on and I said I wasn't going to wash it off till we did it. I think I had it on 16 hours, which the company says don't do that. But I will tell you, when I took off my charcoal mask, my skin felt so amazing. Now it was tight because once the charcoal dried, it was tight and I was like, what's going on? But when I took it off, oh my gosh, it felt so good. So good.
This is definitely another product that, as a busy mom, if I remember to wash my face early in the evening and then do this, I will go do the other million things I need to do for the next couple of hours. And I might not remember to wash it off until right before bed, but it's something I can put on and go do the million other things that I need to do while the mask is purifying my skin.
I agree. The charcoal and the sparkle eye patches, just being able to go do what you need to do while you're just doing something extra special for yourself.
Right.
For sure. So Laura, I have a question. Yeah. What would you say is this is always a hard question, but what would you say is your favorite product?
Oh.
That you use every day? What would be your favorite product that you use every day?
Oh, that is a tough one because I use a lot every day.
I know, right?
Okay, aside from my cleanser, maybe, I think it's going to be my deep wrinkle filler.
Oh, the deep wrinkle. Okay, I have mine with me too. Again, don't leave home without it. Don't leave home without the deep wrinkle filler.
You can tell it's my favorite. I'm squeezing every last drop out of my wrinkle filler.
So, okay, why don't you tell everyone about the deep wrinkle filler? Because this is I think one of those products that not everyone knows about, but we love.
Oh my gosh. This is like spackle in a bottle for your face. It's so amazing. And you need such a tiny bit. And I have these lovely little wrinkles from making faces on my forehead. And I can just dot this in, pat it morning and night so I can use it under my makeup. And it fills in and smooths out any wrinkles that I might have to create a nice smooth surface. And then I can put my makeup on over top and they disappear. Oh my gosh, it's just, it's like filling in the holes on your walls before you paint.
Yeah.
And then your paint goes on smooth. Well, you can spackle your wrinkles and your makeup goes on super smooth.
Right, exactly. It's one of those things that, again, once you try it, you're going to love it. You're going to just love it. Okay. And what is a product that you use that maybe a lot of people wouldn't know about, but it's one of your favorites?
Oh.
I have one. Do you want me to tell you what mine is?
Yes, because I have a lot of mine in the bathroom, so I'm not even looking at them. But yes, what is one of yours?
Well, I use all the Mary Kay skincare and I use Mary Kay makeup and I love it, love it, love it. But one of the other products that I absolutely love that I cannot live without is our 2-in-1 wash and shave. And did I bring that? I did, but it's out in my other bag. So the 2-in-1 wash and shave, I love because I have very sensitive skin. And even shaving creams make me itch. Okay, I went and got a pedicure the other day, not lying. I was sitting there about to go crazy because I was itching my legs because whatever they were using made me itch so bad. So our 2-in-wash gel is incredible. It lathers up so nice. My daughter uses it too. In fact, I get really mad when I get in the shower and realize mine's missing. I'm like, she goes through tubes, just tubes of it. I don't know what she does, but anyway, that is probably one of my products that, do they? Yeah. Yep. And I think it's, our catalog's got tons of products in it. So if you're looking through here, you might not think of that one, but truly, if you have sensitive skin, if you're looking for something like that, not really perfumey and all that for your body, it's amazing. And it has a lotion, a partner that's a lotion too, a hydrating lotion. that I love. Love, love, love.
I have
Okay, I'm drying.
Yep, I'm starting to dry in some places. I have a surprising product that I don't necessarily use, mostly because I don't think about it, but my oldest daughter used it. So she had like some kind of a skin spot, like a discoloration one day. And I said, well, let's scrub that. And so I got out the Mary Kay white tea and citrus body scrub.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had a little one and she used it and it came right off. Like all that skin discoloration and dead skin came right off. And so from then on, she goes, Mom, I need that body scrub. And so she uses that because she says it makes her skin feel so smooth. She uses it all over in the shower.
It's an incredible body exfoliator, and the white tea and citrus smells so good.
I use the body wash, the white tea and citrus body wash, and I absolutely love that. Yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So these are so good. I'm recording this and we're going to post it. So when we post this video, I have I crack up when it says your internet connection is unstable. And I'm like, well, make it stable. Stop making it unstable. But anyway, what I was saying is if you're watching the replay of this, comment with your questions so that we can answer them for you, because we want to know what you're curious about. If you have questions about any specific products, like what they are. Okay, so Laura, next, I want to talk about the special events we have coming up. So coming up in November, if you're listening to this after November, it's okay. We still charcoal and sparkle every month of the year. But in November, the first Thursday of the month, we're doing a Spa La La night. That's our DIY skincare spa night. That's so fun. Everybody loves it. You will feel amazing afterwards. So that's the first Thursday. The second Thursday of the month, what's that date? Hang on. That 11th. Would be the 11th. We are doing seasonless shadow combinations, and we're teaching you how to look totally put together for the holidays. So when many of us are kind of feeling like maybe we're out of practice of being socially like, ready, and you might be feeling like a hot mess, we're going to make you feel totally put together for the holidays. And we're going to do it in a way that's super easy. So we have these beautiful color combinations. And if you RSVP ahead of time, we'll send you the samples. So that's going to be super fun. And then on the 18th, we have a surprise event. I can't tell you about that yet, but you're going to want to tune into that. So just save the date for the 18th. In fact, just come every Thursday, except Thanksgiving. We won't be here on Thanksgiving, but come every Thursday in November.
Your skin will love you, and you'll learn some new techniques, and you'll have fun with us.
You'll come have fun with us.
Great.
Okay. So, Laura, I want to talk about multi-masking because, we have a charcoal mask, we have a moisture renewing gel mask, we have our facial peel, we have our microdermabrasion. All of these are different. There might be people who don't realize that all masks do different things. And so masking is super important, you guys. You want to mask like every 2 to 3 days, just as a habit, but you want to alternate maybe what kind of masking you're doing too. So one of the ones I like to talk about that we have is our microdermabrasion, because it is literally, we use the same kind of crystals that they use in spas. So if you've ever gone somewhere and they're like, would you like a microdermabrasion treatment? They are amazing, but they usually can cost you a couple $100. Where our microdermabrasion, it comes with a refine and a pore minimizer. And what microdermabrasion does is it reveals your youngest layer of skin. So when you do the refine, which is like this really gritty scrub, almost like sandpaper, but not sandpaper, like it's sensitive for your skin. you're going to feel afterwards like you have brand new skin, like baby's bottom
Squeaky
skin.
clean.
And
it is literally squeaky clean.
yes. And I keep my Refine in the shower, and every 2 days I am like, I am refining this face. And so that is a really great mask to have. If you are adding things to your own wish list for the holidays, or you need to give somebody an idea of what to get for you, you will be so glad you have microdermabrasion in your life. But the other one we have is the
Teresa, can be used every day.
Yeah.
So that's the great thing about the other half of
exactly.
microdermabrasion. You can use that pore minimizer every single day.
It's an amazing serum, and it does. It really helps the pores appear like they're shrunk up. So good, so good. And then we have our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Okay, one of my favorite masks. It's considered like a mask. It's an exfoliating treatment, but this is uses glycolic acid. So it's a chemical peel, which if you've ever, again, gone to a spa, they talk a lot about glycolic acid peels and chemical peels and how they work differently than like a microdermabrasion. So the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel actually goes the deepest of all the masks. So like the charcoal mask is a detoxifying mask. So we are definitely pulling toxins out of the skin. The microdermabrasion is, yeah, like a vacuum. The microdermabrasion is going to help go down to that healthy skin layer. And then the Revealing Radiance Facial Peel goes even deeper to help you stimulate new skin cell growth. And it feels so nice after you've done it. So I love that one too. And then of course our Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, which if you come to the Spa La La night, you'll get to try that one. So that's a great hydrator for the skin, especially if you have skin. As we move into the cooler seasons, your skin tends to get dry or just dull. The Moisture Renewing Gel Mask feels amazing.
And you can sleep in that one.
Oh yeah, and that's the best, when you sleep in that one and then wake up and it's like, ah. And I've had people use that on their feet, Laura. The Moisture Renewing Gel Mask, if their feet get really dry, they'll put it on and put socks on, and then they wake up and their feet are like so soft.
Ooh, I might even try that tonight. That gives me a great idea.
Why not? Why not? Okay, so you'll notice, I don't know if it's hard, but you can see where the mask is starting to lighten. And then you can see like little dark things in your pores, and that's where the detoxification is happening. Look at you go, Laura. You're like drying right up.
You can tell though where it's like less oil and then more oil. You know, it's darker where I have my oilier spots, and then over here it's not quite as dark. So I have less oil, you know, on the edges and more here for me. So it's really sucking all that stuff out for me.
Yeah. Well, I love it. So Laura, I think I'm going to wash mine off now. Are you going to keep yours on for a couple more hours, or?
It's pretty dry already, which must mean now it's pretty oily. So
yeah, it's been 10 minutes. Definitely. It's been actually like 12. Well, no, like 13 minutes. So I'm going to, so first thing I'm going to do is take off my eye patches. I should have done one eye, but I don't want to be lopsided for my big day tomorrow.
Maybe I'll just stick my eye patches down.
Don't they just look brighter, like, and less puffy? Okay, and now I'm going to take my charcoal mask. And the easiest thing to do is once you get your washcloth wet,
my water is still a little warm, but let me tell you, if you do this with a really warm washcloth and you just lay it on your face, don't even move it, just lay it on your face.
Talk me through it, Laura. Talk me through it.
Oh my gosh, this is the best. This is truly the spa treatment. If you just lay it on your face and you kind of hold it there and just press. You don't even have to rub, just press it in and let the water do all the work.
Laura,
you do this for a minute or two.
like I'm
with
at
a
the spa.
super warm washcloth. It's like laying at the spa when they put a hot towel on your face.
Oh, look at that. No glue. I mean, I got a couple spots. The spots that were really dry, I got
It just melts off. It really
yeah.
works when the washcloth is super warm and it just melts the mask. Like it's very little scrubbing or rubbing at that point because the mask has essentially already melted off. And it
Laura, show
just,
everyone that cute washcloth you're using. I mean,
I've got my cute eyelash washcloth.
It just makes me happy. There is a way they can earn a washcloth right now. You got to ask us. Ask your Mary Kay girl how you can earn your own washcloth. And it's a dark one, which is perfect for doing the mask because I mean, this is going to wash off. None of my washcloths at home, they all come clean because it's just charcoal mask. It's meant to wash off. But okay.
Yes, well, clearly it's water soluble.
Yes.
So it will come out, but just laying that warm washcloth on your face is a spa treatment all by itself.
Oh my gosh, Laura, I feel so clean right now. I think my skin's like glowing.
Well, I was just going to say, yes, it's glowing and it's bright and it's cool. And the day has been removed from my face. Oh my goodness.
I'm grabbing my eye cream and my lifting serum. Lifting serum is magic, you guys. So I'm using the Repair Eye Cream. I'm just going to put this on so I'm all ready for bed.
Whew. So good. So good.
I love this eye cream with the little titanium ball at the end that feels so good under the eyes.
Normally I use that one at night and my 3D in the morning because the 3D absorbed so quickly, but I left that one in the bathroom. So I'm going to 3D my eyes.
I'm going all the way up. Oh my gosh, and my skin under my eyes from the hydrogel eye patches, Laura, feels so soft. Like I can definitely tell they're like, they just look younger.
Well, it's plumper, you know. That's what I was noticing. Like the skin is not so sunken in. It's plumper because I've added all that moisture in.
Oh, it feels so good. Okay, lifting serum. This is also part of the repair line. And if you are starting to show advanced signs of aging, or you feel like you are, this stuff is incredible. It is a lifting serum, and that's exactly what it does, is it lifts the skin. I always start with my neck because I want to lift, you know, this is where we start to age. And I just read something, Laura, about tech neck. Have you heard about tech neck? Okay, so tech neck is because we're all looking down all the time at our devices. And we're starting to age and wrinkle here quicker. Not to flip everyone out, but it's true.
Ooh.
Yeah. So lifting serum to the rescue. Yeah, don't look, but. Okay, I feel like a new woman. I really do. I feel amazing.
I love how my skin feels after I charcoal mask. It's like so refreshed.
I know. And see, I feel like we're spoiled. We get to do this all the time because we have these products. And this is why I love sharing it, because I don't think women realize like how taking just a little bit of time for yourself, like in doing this even at home, can just refuel you and make you feel just like, okay, I'm refreshed. I feel good. And you're going to bed feeling relaxed.
Even if you're
we are
busy.
two busy people, aren't we, Laura? Laura's running around after 4 kids and working a full-time job. I'm traveling the country with my children. They're here, there, and everywhere. So We make it work.
That's right. And your skin will thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. Charcoal and sparkle. Ask us how you can charcoal and sparkle. 30 applications, 30 applications. You're good. You're good to go. All right, Laura. Thanks for joining me. Oops.
Good night, everyone.
Have a great night.